Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Did former TLC star and dad of 19 Bob Duggar get caught in a lie? Some fans think it looks that way. An old clip from the Duggar family show seems to suggest that he wasn't always upfront and honest. If you're a fan of the Duggar family, you may know that some members of the family are more heavily criticized than others. While, of course, some fans do like Bob, there are plenty of others who do not. Many believe he ruined Michelle Duggar's life. Others have slandered him for the way he raised his kids. Most recently, he was called out as his cheap practices crossed over into questionable territory. Now, the Duggar patriarch is under fire once again. This time, fans and critics think he's lying. On Reddit, one Duggar snarker shared a screenshot from an old TLC episode. In the clip, Bob Duggar said, "I've always left it, whether we have more children, up to her." In saying this, he meant that it was his wife Michelle Duggar's choice whether to continue growing their family. As fans know, they ended up having 19 kids. This got fans thinking because Bob and Michelle have said in the past that they let God decide how many kids they would have. So this is pretty contradictory. Several Reddit users called him out for lying about this. One Duggar snarker sarcastically wrote, "It's up to Michelle whether or not to trust God's will and accept all the blessings God will give her, or to choose sin and selfishness and use Satan science to close her uterus in defiance of God. Totally up to you, babe." Someone else pointed out that Michelle sought out fertility treatment in her 40s. If it was truly up to her, this may not have happened. Of course, this was years ago, so the truth isn't totally clear. But fans and critics agree that this doesn't seem totally truthful. So does Bob Duggar's statement about this being Michelle's choice surprise you? Do you think he's typically truthful or not? Sound off in the comments section below, and come back to Bombshell 24 for more news about the Duggar family. Fans are totally appalled after seeing Bob Duggar's latest display of tacky disrespect. A recent snap of the father of 19 has popped up online, and fans and critics have a lot to say about it. So what did Bob do that has everyone talking? Bob and his family members are not strangers to criticism. Being in the public eye brings them plenty of love and hate. In the past, they have been under fire for making questionable choices. Recently, fans have accused Bob of ruining his wife Michelle Duggar's life. He's also received a lot of hate as fans assume he funded his son Josh Duggar's child pornography defense. As it turns out, many of the family's followers dislike the patriarch, but that doesn't seem to be stopping him. A few months ago, several Duggar family members shared YouTube videos documenting their holiday festivities. One of the annual gatherings at the Bob and Michelle's home is an ugly sweater party, which has turned into a party where guests just pull together ugly outfits. At the event in 2022, Bob Duggar dressed up as a farmer, and this was not well received on social media. He wore a button-down shirt, a loose tie, and a straw hat. In the video, Jedidiah Duggar referred to his father as the farmer, so his costume choice is very clear. On Reddit, Duggar fans and critics reposted a photo of him in his farmer outfit, and many are not happy about it. They feel that this is a disrespectful costume choice. Many think that Bob Duggar could have gone with something less tacky and offensive. Several called him disrespectful and vile. Others are simply disturbed by his appearance. One said, "He looks really menacing here. It must be the soulless eyes and forced smile." Another Reddit user added, "He looks like the complete fool that he is." Of course, Bob has received hate in the past, and he doesn't seem to be changing his ways. So fans aren't hopeful that this feedback will make a difference. So what do you think of Bob Duggar's Christmas party outfit? Do you agree with the fans accusing him of being tacky and disrespectful? Sound off in the comments section below, And come back to Bombshell 24 for more news about the Duggar family. Below, you can check out the Christmas party video in which Jim Bob wears this outfit. Counting on alum, Michelle Duggar has gone rogue and fans of her reality TV family are wondering what happened to her. Michelle Duggar from TLC's Counting On doesn't have the presence on social media that she once did. After TLC canceled the show, she has kept a pretty low profile. She and her husband, Jim Bob Duggar, raised their children in a very modest environment. They only allowed their daughters to wear long dresses and skirts and never showed off any skin. In fact, some photos have surfaced of Michelle back in 2017. These photos show her with a friend on the beach, and her wardrobe was shocking to see. It didn't take long for Redditors to search for photos of Michelle Duggar at the beach. In the photos, Michelle was with a friend of hers. The friend was in a black one-piece bathing suit. Michelle, however, was wearing a long-sleeved shirt, a black skirt, tights and leggings, and black shoes. Her body was fully covered up, and this led Redditors to think that she must have been burning up. However, they also joked that she was breaking her own rules because she actually rolled her sleeves up on her top. One Redditor shared, "Meech at the beach. Her elbows are stirring up desires that can't be righteously fulfilled." Another added, "OMG, she has her sleeves rolled up. That's breaking all the rules. Better cover those God-honoring forearms." In past episodes of the show, Michelle Duggar told viewers that the family never went to the beach. She mentioned that it was hard for guys to keep their eye averted with all of the bikini-clad women there. Michelle Duggar pretty much disappeared as soon as her son, Josh Duggar, was arrested. TLC canceled her family's show. This also destroyed their income. Although TLC had a special bond with the Duggars, they would now allow them to be on the network. Josh's behavior was not what they wanted to push. Michelle and her husband have barely been seen since it all happened. However, in some recent posts from her children, Michelle has resurfaced. It turns out that she is one of the family members that is always updating the family's social media accounts. She recently shared some great photos of the family. Her fans have always been supportive of her role as a mother, but she has gotten a lot of hate for how she raised her children. Her daughter, Jinger Vuolo, recently released a memoir about growing up in the Duggar home and just how horrible it was. Michelle Duggar hasn't made a statement about the book, but hopefully she can be supportive of her daughter. What did you think of Michelle's beach wardrobe? We would love to hear what you think in the comments below. Stay with Bombshell 24 for more Counting On and more Duggars.